Y'all, I'm about to tell you some real life mom. Hold on, mommy talking. Real life mom shenanigans. So we in Walmart doing our thing, right?
In the car.
Yes. Shh. I'm on my cycle, right? It is what it is. It's 2021. Women have cycles. Even people who don't consider themselves women have cycles, okay? So, shh, Maddie. So, I get all my stuff I need. I'm like, let me run to the bathroom because we got another store to go to. Shh, Maddie, shh, shh. So, I'm in the bathroom. I opened up the thing to get a pad out because I don't have any at this point, right? So, I know how it be. So, Maddie's like, Mommy, why you open it? I'm like, quiet. So, I'm getting myself together. I'm trying to keep shushing Madison so she don't be like, Mommy, what is all that? What are you doing? What's happening? So, I keep shushing her. Get myself together, get situated, only for me to turn around. Mariah got the whole box of pads open, just got them all over the place. I'm like, Mariah, thank God she didn't have them all over the dang on floor. It was just in the cart with her. That's that mom life, y'all. Comment if you know where I'm coming from. That's the mom life, okay? That's the mom life. So we're good. About to hit up another store. And when I had got here to Walmart, I was talking to my husband. He was like, I was like, you should have came with us. Why you didn't come? He was like, I was thinking about that. We all should have just went together. Then I was like, it's cool because with me being in school, we almost on empty. Get some gas. I was like, with me being in school, I know that you need to have a little time to yourself because and I should have got something for my face. My face is working out. I was like, you be watching the girls, while I be studying and while I'm in class. So go ahead and have some time to yourself. It's cool. Because I'm going to cook for him tonight. And we about to go to another store and look for something else that he wants because they don't have it up here at Walmart. But yes, that's mom life. Y'all let me know. Like, I know somebody out there can relate because it just be like that. But I did get the Diva Cup. So we're going to see how this Diva Cup works. Because, like, I realized, I'm like, okay, I'm over here spending like $20+ a month on supplies, that you need. And I was like, I keep procrastinating to get the Diva Cup. I'm like, oh my goodness, $35. But if you do the math, it pays for itself within 2 months. And I still want to wear liners probably with it because I don't know how it works yet. So I don't have to go to work. I put in for a shift to work Sunday. Today is Friday. So they give me a little bit of time to see how it works because I don't want to have no incidents at work. So, but yeah, that's that. Let me know some of y'all like crazy mom stories in the comment section, especially if it pertains to like something like what I said, because I know I'm not the only one that go through stuff like this. I know I'm not. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Just keeping it real. Bye. Hello, you all. So I just had my first day of clinicals on the med-surg unit at a local hospital. I have determined, because I was like, I don't know, I know a lot of places probably don't hire new grad RNs, yada, 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 for ER. And I was like, well, maybe I'll just do med-surg for a while, da, 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 da. I don't want to do med-surg because to me, at least at the place where I was at, the way it was for me, I felt like med-surg is too similar to what I already do as a nurse right now. It's too similar to it, so I don't want to do med-surg nursing. I'd rather do something completely different, either ICU or attempt to get into an ER. So I determined that, especially because a lot of the patients were like older patients, like what I have right now, older patients. Something happened, they fail, or they're not eating, or whatever the case may be, and they're there. So yeah, I don't want to do med-surg. So anyway, just from that one little clinical. But it was cool. The clinical instructor was super cool, super chill. And yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. We have OB clinicals. I'm just excited. So that's it. I really don't have that much to say. I know y'all be wanting me to talk more about school, but let me know specifically what you all want to know. We're still trying to figure out when we're going to take our next test, because I told you all in my last video that everybody has to retake this test, and so I don't know what the heck they're gonna do, like whatever, I don't even know. But yeah, that's that for now. I don't have any updates. Clinicals was cool. I got there on time. I'm mad though because they had us park like across the street. Y'all, we paid $5 to park. Like, they should let us know, like, that's gonna cost to park there for one. $5. So I'm here for today. It's $10. I can buy lunch for $10, okay? But clinicals was cool. We was actually able to meet some of our classmates because, you know, with everything being online, we can't see each other. So it was cool to put like a face with a name when we're in the chats at school. So that was nice to hear what everybody else does, where everybody else works. That was good. So I'm just looking forward to you know, leveling up as far as my thinking as a nurse. I know for sure that I need to study my lab values. I am not that good with remembering lab values, so I'm gonna brush up on that. Because like the place where I used to work, in most places, like the lab will send you back the lab results, and it will have on there the abnormal lab, like whatever the lab was for the patient, and then it will have like the normal range. So I never really just remembered it. Like, I just saw it on that paper, so I just never memorized lab values. So that's gonna change. I'm gonna actually make sure I remember my lab values, get on top of that. I'm just like in that mindset where everything has to level up, where there's no more settling with whatever knowledge that I have. I just have to do it. Of course, I know I have great interpersonal skills, talking to my patients, talking to MDs, talking to other nurses, talking to other staff members. I'm very, very good at that. I'm very good at communicating with people and, you know, creating a rapport with my patients. And I'm relatively good with like clinical skills as far as like the mechanics of nursing. You know, I'm a practical nurse, so that's what we need to know, is like the mechanics of nursing. But I know I can definitely get better with my critical thinking and just knowing like just the basic stuff I should know. Am I going the right way? This ain't the right way. Which way y'all got me going? Y'all swear tomorrow drive. Y'all be like, Nurse B, what's happening with your driving right now? But anyways, something else I wanted to add, the aid, like the nurses, I feel like, you know, they don't want nothing to do with you. When I was in school for my LPN, like I was able to hook up with a nurse and she was super cool. I actually had worked with her as a CNA. And then come to find out she was, you know, a nurse at the hospital. So me and her linked up. She showed me everything. She was super nice to me. Like, we did a lot of stuff. But this time around, the nurse, she was just busy. She was just doing her own thing. Like, she ain't want nothing to do with us, which I don't have an issue with. Like, I get it. You know, you just trying to work. So I totally get that. But so I just linked up with the CNA, well, the patient care tech, and I was just talking to her. I just kept thanking her, like, thank you so much for being nice. You know, thanks for showing me this, because like I don't know where even the leads go for the telemetry or whatever, the monitoring. So I went ahead and was like, I saw she was about to change the leads on her patient, and I was like, what's she about to do? She's like, I'm about to give her a bath. I said, okay, well, I'll help you with her bath, and I want her to show me how to do the leads and all that. And we were just talking to the patient and all that. So, and it wasn't even my patient. I just wanted her to show me that. So I was just like, just show me whatever, because it's like simple stuff that I don't really know how stuff works in the hospital. So I'm like, I just want to know like the little simple basic stuff in the hospital, so that there's one less thing that I have to know or have to learn or have to ask questions about once I get out here and I work in the hospital. So that's kind of where my mindset is at. Like, whatever it is, the smallest stuff, I want to know how y'all doing it, like to the smallest nth degree. So that's one last thing. I got to run to the nurse as a new grad nurse and be like, how do you do this? How do you do that? Where do I find it? Nuh-uh. I want to know what I'm doing. So yeah. But I was talking to her, she's like, girl, you better, these people, they can't be trying to talk to you no type of way. And that nurse, she just, don't even worry about her. She always acting some type of way. She always doing this, you good, da da da. If you got something to say, or if you need help with something, or if they being mean to you, you say what you got to say. Like, she was like, you better stand up for yourself. Like, nah, it's cool. Like, I get it. Like, nurses be busy, or they just don't want to be bothered with students. Like, I totally get it. But she was like, girl, you better just, it's cool. Like, she'll be all right. And yeah, so she was really nice. I appreciated that, man. So if you feel like your nurse is like not like talking to you, or you know, not paying you no attention, and you're going in them with stuff about your patient, and they just like kind of like throwing you to the side, hook up with the tech and see if the tech will be more you know, what do you call it, like more open to talking to you or showing you stuff or just letting you kind of tag along with them. So yeah, that's that. I gotta go. Bye. Hey you all, so I wanted to talk about something that happened yesterday. So I went to lab yesterday, right? It was about 4 of us in the lab. I don't know what this is. I think this is, okay, anyways, we just gonna talk. The shirt dirty. It just is what it is. So we went to lab and some of us, basically all of us, it was about 4 of us, no, 1, 2, 3, 4 of us in there, no, 5 of us in there talking ish about the program. Like, why is this happening? Oh, we really need somebody in here to show us how to do this. Because basically, we go to the lab, right? And there's like one person in there, but that person isn't really saying like, okay, this is what we need you all to do. There's a list that they say you need to know how to do trach care. You need to know how to do NG insertion and removal and suctioning. You need to know how to do a Foley, all of this stuff. And there's nobody in there showing you step by step. They just have a printout that you print out and then you go in there and you practice it. And hopefully y'all can come together and practice this together. But there's no instructor saying this is how we want you all to do it. So all of us is feeling like really somebody should be in here showing us this. Now, granted, people want to keep saying you all are nurses. You all are already nurses. You should be already doing this. You already learned this. Some people don't do IVs. Some people have never done an NG tube. I've never done an NG tube. Never. I seen it one time when I was in clinicals over 5 years ago. So some people don't do IVs, like I said. Some people don't do trach care. Some people don't do Foleys. You can still be a nurse and not do these clinical things. So there should really be somebody in here showing people. So we was talking about this amongst ourselves, like we really need help, da 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 da. Here come one of the people that worked there, right? Somebody, a big upper head person, right? And I was like, can you come here for a minute? Can I ask you something? I was talking to the person. We was all around each other after we all just complained about how this needs to be done this way, da 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 da. Nobody helping us. I was just like, I just feel like, we really should be shown this. And a lot of us may not be aware of how to do certain things. Well, the person was like, well, we know online learning is pretty tough. But I said, somebody really should be showing us this. Well, you all are nurses. And then I guess the person thought that I was seeming like I was overwhelmed by it. So I was like, oh, you're going to be fine. Don't worry. I said, I get that. But at the end of the day, I should be worried because I have to either pass this or I fail it. There's no middle grade. You pass or you fail lab. That's that. So I should be worried and I should take it seriously. And I feel like somebody needs to show us how to do this. And I said, I feel like, I keep telling us, oh, we're nurses, we're this, and the third. It kind of feels like we kind of just being left here to just fend for ourselves and teach ourselves this. Well, you all can look on ATI and you can go through the modules on ATI. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. But really in my head, I wanted to keep going and be like, that's cool. But ATI, I didn't pay ATI to put me through nursing school. Yes, I paid for ATI for nursing school, but I didn't pay ATI. I'm not going to get my degree from ATI. So I need for you as somebody in this school at a certain level in this school to actually teach us this. Granted, we are nurses. Granted, we did learn this. Some people got out of school. I got out of school almost 6 years ago. Some people got out of school 10 plus years ago. I don't care if you got out of school 2 weeks ago. I need you to teach me this because you're going to test me on it. So I said what I had to say. I try to keep it down. When I tell you, as I was talking, nobody chimed in. I didn't see nobody saying like, I agree with her. None of that. And it was 4 women, 4 grown adult nurses around me. Nobody chimed in. So I felt like, oh, so I'm the only one that feel this way. That's what I'm thinking in my head. I was pissed. I was livid. I was ready to walk out. But I understand that part of my assignment here on earth is to be the lone wolf, to be the one that got to say what they got to say, to be the one that got to say what nobody else want to say, but everybody thinking. I have to be that person. I realized that that's part of my journey here on earth. But I was pissed. And then I finally relaxed. But the person caught what I was saying, caught what I was feeling. And they started to actually show us this stuff. They started to explain it. Not just, because when you're looking at these videos, it be so, then the nurse takes out the packaging. Then the nurse puts on the gloves. Then the nurse inserts it. Da-da. I need for you to teach this. That's just like you saying, well, read the book. I can read. Okay, if it was just about me reading the book and getting this information, then great. I wouldn't have to. What is your job? You have to still teach it. I can get the information, but I need you to teach it for me. Teach it to me, okay? I need you to do your job. So
The person was showing us, because like I said, none of us had done EG2s. Somebody in the group never even did IVs since they came out of nursing school. They like, I don't have to do IVs. So they showed us. I said, thank you. This was really helpful. I needed this. Thank you. Grateful for that. And as we was leaving, it was 2 girls. And I was like, so y'all really just left me hanging, huh? Nobody said nothing. They was like, well, you pretty much said everything that needed to be said, so it really wasn't nothing to say. I guess that's one way of looking at it. But the way I saw it was, y'all gonna leave me just her looking like the angry black person, the angry black chick. Like, that's honestly how I felt I was left to look. Because nobody was backing me up. Nobody said anything. Like, everybody was just letting me vent. And the fact that we all just had this conversation about how we need more help, nobody chimed in. But you know what? Like I said, that's part of my assignment here on earth. I'm glad I opened my mouth and said something, because I feel like if you feel the need, or if you want to sit around amongst your peers and complain about something, why not go to the person that can actually do something about it? That's how I am. Like, that's why it's hard for me sometimes, or a lot of times, to work at a place, because I can't just sit around and keep complaining. I need for us to actually be able to do something, because I don't want to keep complaining about this place. I want to be happy. I do. So in order for me to be happy and get what I need, because one person was like, nah, I ain't gonna say nothing, because if something happened wrong and, I'm not able to do this, I'm gonna go over here. I said, we shouldn't even have to go over somebody's head if we don't pass it, and we shouldn't do this. We shouldn't have to do any of that. We shouldn't have to fight people after the fact. We should go to them and be like, look, we're having an issue. We're not getting this. We need help. And I told them, I was like, I feel like, yeah, the ATI and this. I said, but I just feel like it's not acceptable. I feel like we need more. And so she went through it, and she kept, and I was asking questions. Everybody else was asking questions, this and the third. And I felt like I actually learned it. Yes, I can look at ATI, but the thing is, ATI is totally different than the list of stuff y'all told us, the check off list of what y'all told us y'all wanted to do. ATI is different from that. So I'm like, do I follow the check off list, or do I follow ATI? What are y'all gonna do? Or you all want me to do it how I would do it in a clinical setting? Like, I don't know. That's where this ambiguity comes up. It's like, I don't freaking know. And I need it to be clear. I need it to be crystal clear how you expect me to do this. That's that. And I need a real human being to explain it to me, for me to ask questions, for me to see how on our actual mannequins, not on what they doing on ATI. I need to see it in front of me. That's how I feel. And she did it, and I'm grateful that she did it, and I feel way more confident. On top of that, I'm the first person to test out. So I can't call nobody and be like, did y'all test out? How was it? I'm the first one to do it. So that's that. That happened. I love y'all. Let me know. Do you feel like you're that type of person sometimes, where you got to be the one to get on the soapbox? I feel like that's me. And sometimes I just be tired of doing it, but it's like nobody else will do it. So it's just like, I'm not going to sit. I'm too grown to be sitting around complaining about something. And then when it comes time to say something about it, I shut my mouth. I'm timid. I cannot do that. I know certain situations in my life, I might be like that. But when it comes to my education, I don't play them type of games, because you expect me to know this. You're going to test me on this. So everything needs to be seen seriously on both ends. Of course, I can always do better as a student. I can always do more, this and the third. But I need for you to also meet me halfway. I'm tired of y'all saying we nurses, we should know this. If that's the case, give me my degree. Aura in a B Holt, comma, RN. Give it to me now. If I'm already a nurse, and I should know this. That's how I feel. And I'm tired of them keep on saying this. I'm tired of it.